So, hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Game of Thrones. Mein Zulassen. Let's go, YouTube. So, jetzt geht's los, oder? Ja. So, jetzt erstmal WhatsApp. Ja, wir fangen gleich, okay, wir fangen gleich an. Kopieren. Kopieren. So, und jetzt noch Facebook selber setzen und dann bin ich ganz da für euch. So, jetzt YouTube. Gucken, wer ist alles da? Natürlich alle. So, jetzt stellen wir das hin. Okay. Gut, los geht's, meine Freunde. Game of Thrones. Server weggestartet. Natürlich. Sehen wir mich? Sehen wir mich? Hallo? Ja, mein schöner Pullover. Leute, guckt euch an. Nee. Sehr nice. So. Weiterspielen? Okay, alles klar. Folge fortfahren. Natürlich!
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would, and God's willing someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you want to stay, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
Okay.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester's last words were, "The North Grove can never be lost."
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Lady Forrester asked, but I said nothing.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
What?
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help. Iron from ice.
I'm from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll make you proud.
You already have.
wait! Be safe.
Hi Sunny Sandra, hallo! Viel Spaß bei Game of Thrones. Schön, dass du da bist. Freut mich sehr. Aber setz dich aufs Sofa und trink dein Teechen. Und vielleicht mal auch ein Energy.
Ethan? Ethan!
Ethan Forrester.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
Danke auf ein
He hides too
schönes
well.
Spiel. Ja
If he
klar,
was smart,
wenn wir
he
vielleicht
would
schaffen wir
reveal
es heute
himself.
durch.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
You found me! Well done, Ryan. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
He won't get hurt.
You got hurt by those Whitehill men. No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
I'll have him punished for saying that.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know, but I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick,
Immer
Asher.
schön Tee
We'd all be out
trinken.
here for hours.
Yeah.
Ja.
Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore.
Ja,
And
mach
Asher,
klar.
Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities.
I don't want to get angry, but I may have to. Father did sometimes.
But you're nice. Everybody says that about you.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
You have to understand, being Lord is a great responsibility. I can't just fool around.
Thank you for that, Roderick.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
Was?
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
Bleib hier!
I will, Lord. I would command
Aha,
Ethan to
typisch
stay
Kind, nix
with his family.
geht über
I'd rather stay
Süßigkeiten.
here. Tell him I'm busy at the moment.
Perhaps the Lord could play games after he tends to business.
He's right. It's okay. You should go.
Fine. Let's be done with it.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in
Oh,
the
wir haben
wrong,
einen
so
zweiten
don't give him
Zuschauer.
any satisfaction. Out there,
Hallöchen.
you said you wish to stay. If you
Herzlich
wish to
willkommen
stay
bei
Lord of
Game
this
of
house,
Thrones, dem Spiel.
show him the
Super
same
Game of
defiance.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house.
Bisschen freundlich. Oh,
My
shit.
only regret is I
Der ist ja
wasn't there to
böse.
drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally
Oh,
get their
scheiße.
due.
Ich darf nicht aggressiv
How
sein.
dare you?
I dare, and I'll do as I damn well please.
Der bringt mich gleich um. Ich muss
And
nett
no
sein
bread
zu
and
dem.
salt.
Sonst bringt er
What
mich
kind
um.
of fucking house receives a
Dann ist das
lord
Spiel
with no
fertig.
fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies.
My apologies. Please forgive us.
Forgive you? Not likely. You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have you back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan.
Lord Whitehill, please.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
Garrett was only defending himself.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men? And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
Your men attacked and drew first blood. They murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
We haven't seen him. He was never here.
You little liar. I will find him. By the gods, you better hope I do, because if I don't, I'm holding you responsible. And you'll answer for what he's done. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady. considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
I've heard enough, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own, that the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Do as you like, Lord Whitehill.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee.
Ja.
Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Immer dieses Geklatsche. Yes, jetzt kommt
Your
die
sister
Lady
can help
Forrester.
us.
Jetzt kommen schöne Frauen.
Although
Ah,
just
die
a
ist
handmaiden, she has Marjorie
Mira
Tyrell's
Forrester.
favor. And Lady
Frau
Marjorie's
schön,
betrothal to the
Zeit.
king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Ethan made this for me.
Hm? Schöne Männer, wer bist... Aha, okay. Ja, kommen auch noch.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos. It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena. Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can. Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday. King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Ja, ich komm, ja. Ja.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Du wolltest einen Mann, hier kriegst du einen Mann.
begging your pardon, milady, but you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been kind to me.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. Just
Vito.
from
Hello.
Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but...
You were eavesdropping?
No, not at all. I was just passing by and I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a callboy. Not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Yes.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
I need your help, my lady.
Of course, and I will help you in any way I can. But there's another matter we must attend to first. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
How did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless, she demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Wieder aussieht.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
Ah, ich muss jetzt zum Lilliput.
You can do this.
So, komm. Ja.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Geiler Zwerg.
Lord Tyrion,
Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
I am honored, Your Grace.
Yet not honored enough to kneel, I see.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Yes, Your Grace. To the one true king.
The one true king. Yet she didn't say which. The girl is clever.
She only meant...
I don't care what she meant. I care what she said. I won't stand for impertinence from a girl of the North.
If you would give her the chance to explain...
Perhaps she can explain why the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark for centuries. A house of traitors.
So, 3 Zuschauer. Hey, hallo. Vorreich.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. Is it any wonder you were so impertinent to ask which king deserves your loyalty, if you have any loyalty at all? Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Absolutely.
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies.
Dann machen wir einen Dreiteiler, okay? Dann mache ich noch ein bisschen Speicherpunkt hin. Und dann machen wir
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Wenn du noch kurz bis dahin gucken willst, ich mache wirklich...
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands
gleich
of
so.
another house.
Gib mir noch 5
I imagine
Minuten.
you'd do almost anything
Komm,
to
gib
prevent that from
mir noch 5
happening,
Minuten,
wouldn't you?
okay?
Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
Okay.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks,
Ach
wielding
so,
a battle
like
the
noch
Northern
Resident Evil 4, bitte.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose.
Der Livestream von Resident
Can we
Evil
truly
4
blame
liken,
those who end
bitte,
up on the
okay?
wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her
Resident Evil
for her
4
mistake?
liken.
Should she be held
Ui.
accountable?
Hier ist meine Brille noch runtergefallen.
I
Ja.
won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Hab ich den noch?
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define.
Guck dir mal die Like-Zahl an und die Dislike-Zahl. Die waren ganz nett zu mir.
Pretending to be something
Dabei guckst dir aber an und bitte like es. Wenn
You
du
are a
mehr
girl
von
from the
Resident
North
Evil
here in
4
service
auch
to Lady
sehen willst.
Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let
would...
the girl answer the
question.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
So, jetzt wird gespeichert wahrscheinlich. Aber jetzt gibt es noch eine Moralpredigt vom König. Vom Zwerg.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once. At the tourney at Lannisport. Even then, he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss.
These are trying times, my lord. My family fears what might happen now that the Boltons rule the North.
They must still answer to the crown. You shouldn't forget that, nor should they. That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression.
Like it.
Geil.
Porsche KMS.
She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them.
Jawohl, ja!
We must find our amusements where we can.
50.000 Euro, Jungs.
She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides.
Game of Thrones, here. PayPal,
the crown needs boats. Boats need wood.
I wouldn't want to anger Cersei.
And you'd be wise not to. But I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance. And it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you.
It's dangerous!
Are you willing to risk that?
Ja, das bin ich.
It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Sandra, bist du noch da? Ich würde gern weiter zocken. Ich würde gern jetzt weiter zocken. Kann ich noch weiter zocken oder ist sie jetzt einfach gegangen? Weil jetzt hat's gespeichert.
Mira, I was worried.
Ach, ich zock einfach weiter.
How was it?
Das ist okay.
Cersei has a way of looking at you.
So, Moment. Darf ich weiter zocken oder sollen wir hier, oder willst du morgen oder so weiter zugucken? Du musst mir sagen. Ich kann hier cutten, aber du musst jetzt antworten, sonst zocke ich einfach weiter. Willst du, darf ich weiter zocken? Oder willst du, was? Dann zock weiter, ich schaue es mir nachher. Okay, alles klar. Dann verschlaf gut, tschüss.
You as though you're nothing.
It went well.
Really? That's really.
Und spende mir einen Cent, bevor der Tag anbrennt. Boom, pow.
Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back.
Schlaf gut und gute Besserung und alles und trink meine Energy. Energy ist gut.
Sir Jamie, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Zucker, bam, 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 Energy.
It's true.
Ich brauche meine Energy, ich habe keine Energy hier.
And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper.
Red Viper?
I'm told he has a paramour.
You'll get us in trouble.
We're just having some fun. Perhaps Lady Marjorie can make the right
kann ich dich anrufen.
Who knows?
Das heißt am 8 Uhr, soll ich dich um 8 Uhr, 9 Uhr morgens anrufen? Ja, melde dich einfach. Guck, dass noch ein paar Game of Thrones liken hier. Vielleicht mache ich einen Dreiteiler, vielleicht mache ich auch noch einen Zweiteiler. 5:5 gegen Fallout 3.
He does have a certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I'd marry anyone if it helped my family.
Right. Of course. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important. I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her. Go on.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Please, Lady Marjorie, I beg of you. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Seven elves.
Okay, das wollen wir nicht mehr sehen. Das ist nämlich eine Folterung. Die schauen wir uns das nächste Mal an. Das war das Spiel Game of Thrones. Liken. Ihr könnt mir gerne auch spenden. Hier PayPal. Ihr könnt mich auch retten auf Facebook, Instagram, Skype, Discord. Bis zum nächsten Mal, wenn es wieder heißt Game of Thrones. Und spende mir einen Cent, bevor der Tag anbrennt. Tschüss, ciao, peace, macht's gut, bye bye. Ach, ein bisschen Musik hören wir schon noch. Das ist schöne Musik. Okay, tschüss, ciao, peace, macht's gut. Bye bye.